Hello, Aquarius. If you've watched before, thank you for joining me again. If you're new, thank you for joining. Little announcement, it is Mercury retrograde, November 9th through the 29th. It can disrupt communication, delay plans, and prompt a deeper introspection. So be careful of exes trying to reach out to you. Be aware of your own emotions and making sure that you don't reach out to them. Give yourself the closure that you need because you were strong enough to get rid of them once. You don't want them back in your life, right? Remember that. All right, let's jump into the cards today. What is a part of Aquarius's self that they are trying to reject or don't want to acknowledge? And mind you, if I laugh, it's my own trauma. It's my own. It's the cards calling me out. And I prefer to laugh at them. So, anywho. What is a part of yourself, Aquarius, that you are trying to reject or don't want to acknowledge? Well, I will take the top one. Family. What is it about your family that you're trying to reject and don't want to acknowledge? Queen of Cups, all of the feelings that they bring up. The lack of feelings that they have for you. The illusions, the confusion. You're just trying to push it all under. That can be, that's very understandable. Sometimes we expect a lot of things from our family that, and it surprises us when they actually give their honest opinion, their reaction to things. We expected different. Mountain. There is an obstacle to your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. Wait a while. Be patient, and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach, because it is, for now. If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. So maybe you're meant to be spending this time healing, finding out about yourself, working on yourself, finding out who you are, and they need to find out who they are. it's okay to be that mom or that dad who is not present sometimes. And don't jump at me in the comments saying that, yeah, they're never present. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about the parent who is the empath, the one who gets shit on, and your kids turned against you by the narcissist. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the absent parent. I'm talking about that parent who has done everything that they possibly could for their child, only to have them turned against them. The Wheel of Fortune, yes, it is definitely something that it's fateful. It's not karmic. It's the wheel. It turns. The wheel of life keeps going, and you have to keep healing the star. You just have to keep having hope that things will work out, that they will heal themselves, that they will get they will find their way back. And acknowledging that is extremely difficult. Acknowledging the fact that your kids have turned against you, your family, and another thing about narcissist relationships is we discovered was that the majority of empaths had one parent who was a narcissist and one who was an empath, in a codependent relationship. And more often than not, it turned out to be the parent that we loved and adored, we thought was the end-all be-all, that was the narcissist. Once the cognitive dissonance unwrapped itself from your brain and your brain was allowed to remember all the things that they said and did, hearth in reverse, it was like I said, whenever you move away from the parent, the parental figure, and allow the cognitive dissonance to unwind, you start seeing things. You're able to see things clearly, and it can be emotionally devastating to realize that the person that you supported and defended against the other parent, and you realize that you did that, you did to the empathic parent the same as your children are doing to you. That is the situation. If this isn't yours, try another one. Take what resonates, and I'm going to take the top one. So confrontation. You're afraid of confrontation. Why is Aquarius afraid of this confrontation? It takes too much mental energy. You're afraid of reflecting. You're afraid of awakening. You don't want to transition. You don't want to see these differences. You don't. Who caused it? Children? Yeah. Either you yourself as a child or your children. There was a huge family fight. Maybe it was always war. Yeah. Narcissists are weaponized. They're weapons of destruction. However, once you get yourself away from them, and once you are able, what you need to realize, once you realize you're in this situation, you have realized that you are working on self-love. That is the best type of love that you can give. And I don't mean egotistically. I mean the kind where you learn how to set boundaries. So why is Aquarius rejecting? You don't want to face how lonely it is. Let me find the book and read it to you. When the Ghostlands card appears reversed, is a sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There's no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Yeah, quite often we try to disillusion ourselves and tell ourselves that we missed the good old days, the good times, and that's all right sometimes, but more often than not, those good times were not. They're just they're just a flashpoint. I mean, maybe before the narcissist came along, there was good times, there was good moments with your children. However, you are still in cognitive dissonance. You haven't now that you've realized, now that you've awakened, now that you see this, this is the reality. Those moments were, how do I put it? The narcissist was controlling the narrative. The narcissist needed happiness and joy to feed off of, and so they would force everybody around them to be happy and don't discuss the bad things, don't discuss the horrible things that they did to everybody. Just be happy. Stop talking about those things. Let's just be happy. Let's live in the moment. And yeah, it's good to live in the moment, but at the same point in time, if you're being forced to be happy, that really sucks. Hold on just a minute while I fix that light for you guys. Hopefully that's better. Whenever I once told my therapist that I had to realize I was eating a shit sandwich. I kept telling myself all the good things, negative positivity. I kept telling myself all the good things about the relationship, but I couldn't feed myself off of it. I was starving. And once I realized it was a shit sandwich, and you can't live off of a shit sandwich, I threw it away and got rid of it. And yeah, I put it in the garden, and I allowed that shit sandwich to feed the garden. And that was what I needed to do. That was healthy. Yeah, there's always enough. I believe I got that card whenever I realized, because I didn't think that there would, yeah. All right. How is this part of Aquarius manifesting in their life? How is this manifesting it in Aquarius's life? How is this showing up? I'll take the top card. Symbiosis is causing codependency. You're trying to replace them. So you're trying to find surrogate children, maybe. You're trying to find other unhealthy relationships, possibly. Let's look at it further, please. Clarify the symbiosis. Well, I will go ahead and read the book for you. It is 52. Life path is 7, possibly. Lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew. So the path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those who work for you and approve of and invest in them. Engage family members and friends who really understand you. Explore what you have in common with a beloved and focus on that rather than on your differences. And since this is a part of yourself that you're manifesting, I'm going to go with you are calling in the dysfunctional relationships that have worked for you in the past. Not worked for you. However, our brains learn at a young age that this is what works for us, and we have to do these things in a relationship and to get our needs met. And it isn't finding healthy relationships is difficult because our brain has already been trained that this is what we need. This is how we need to behave. This is, so we are drawn to people. Hello, puppies. We're drawn to people who are broken simply because that's what's comfortable to our brain. Our brain is trying to keep us safe, keep us, and by safe I mean in a situation that we know and understand. Yeah. My goodness, Tia. What are you barking at? I don't see any animals out there. I don't see anything, so you must just be barking at what I'm saying. It is affecting your ability to make decisions, plan for the future, oops, did one flip? If it did, I don't know which one, and it flipped all the way over again. Any more clarification? That one. It's difficult for you to find balance. Oh my goodness. Maybe there's a water sign that's involved, or a fire. Yeah. There is air there, but there's more water. So, all right. Let's go on. What is the hidden power that Aquarius is suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? What is the hidden power that Aquarius is suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? By not allowing themselves to just feel the hurt and determination. Read the book. 16. So again, maybe life path is 7. It's the solar plexus. Check your liver, kidneys, that area. Sometimes it has to do with setting boundaries if you're having problems with them. And once you set boundaries, it can learn how to set boundaries. It becomes easier on those, on that area. So you have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplifying your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts, and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined. Nothing in the world can take this dream from you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You are the only one to make this happen, and it's important to keep your eye on the goal. Do not let it go. Do what needs to be done to make it happen. When you feel like all the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination to succeed. This powerful energy lives inside you and is ready and waiting for you to surrender to its calling. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It's truly amazing what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and apply determination. This is a great trait of a champion athlete. It's time for you to be a champion and go for what you desire. All right. So you have the determination, you have the skill, you have all the knowledge, you have those abilities. They are inside of you. This sadness is what's keeping you. This holding on to the past is what's stopping you. The future may not be what you want it to be. I mean, even if you get them back, they may not be what you remember. So much has been done, so much has been said that, and with the cognitive dissonance gone, you can't overlook it. And this is you being determined to be a healed individual. So I can clarify this determination. What is your determination? What is Aquarius's determination? Freedom, release, recovery, restoring control, breaking free and becoming more self-aware. So yeah, you are determined to become a healed individual. You want to keep going on your path. And this, like I said, sometimes if they come back, they will not be healed. They will still be, they can only do what they're capable of at the moment. You can't force them to drink the water. You can't force them to heal. You can only hope that they do on their own, and when they're ready, they'll come back. But if they come back before then, you will still be getting the same version of what left you and what hurt you. All right, so how can Aquarius, oh, yeah, I didn't even get to finish the question. Reclaim your power. Oh, look at the other. Oh my. I'll take all three of them. I'm feeling good about it. I feel like I have the energy. That second cup of coffee is finally kicking in. It takes courage to face challenges. And right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed. You might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. Be bold. Ugh, I love that card. It's beautiful. Dog Spirit in reverse. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? That happens a lot with parents, and we should just accept our children. We should be there for our children no matter what. And it's the same, no matter what they do to us, we should still love them. Well, you can love them and still set up a boundary of, yes, I expect you to be sober when you come to visit, let's say. That's the only one that I can think of at the moment. I expect you to not call me names when you're here. You can come over to visit, but let's not talk about the parent that you chose to be, to side with. I don't want to hear about it. Those kinds of things. Set those boundaries, and you don't have to allow them to walk all over you. That is not what doing whatever it takes for your child means. That's unhealthy. Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when dog spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let dog spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all its forms, including self-love. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. Oh, Dragonfly in reverse. Did you really think this world of the senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realm, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. Have you fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusion and chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. All right. Oh, let's get a message card for Aquarius, please. A message card for Aquarius. Luck is on your side. Hold on just a second. 58. Well, hello there, Calypso. You have to make yourself known? Yes. You have to come over here and burp on me. It's okay. I love you too. Oh, the aggressive love. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. Is the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Alrighty then. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings. Literally, write them down or say them out loud. No. Alrighty. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I appreciate you. I hope this helped you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you again.